Taurus, some type of gossip did not work. Some type of gossip will not work. So redirect your focus. Okay? What's going on for Taurus? I want to tell you to get to work. Alright, so you could be a little stubborn right now. Even in the ways that you're getting things done, or even though you're trying to be peaceful, you're still being stubborn on how you want things to go. But it seems like you're learning to release all negativity. You're kind of just like, okay, well, I'm kind of uncertain about what's coming, or I'm kind of paranoid at least a little bit because I'm isolated, but, you know, I can still play the part. I'm not going to get that. Somebody could be calling you and you're ignoring them. So if somebody's ignoring you, don't allow this to affect your self-worth. You need to persevere through this. Not everybody's going to see you for how you see yourself, and that's fine. You will still have some type of success. Also, you could be needing to take your spot. What's that? Lion King, take your spot, going back home. I don't know if you're going back home, but you're going back to something that you need to get done. And it's like, okay, well, there's this one thing that you need to do, but you're scared of doing it. But it's going to lead you to some type of success. Maybe you're worried about what people are going to say about how you're doing something. But at the same time, maybe you're also just sad because you feel like you have to do something by yourself. And you want some type of vindication. You want to feel like people support you, or you want to feel like people love you for every step that you make. Okay? There also could be somebody that's trying to pop back up on you that wants you to forgive them. They want you like, oh, let's go eat, or let's just do something sweet together, or let's just have a moment. They're open to seeing your side of things at this point in time. They feel like they learned something, and they feel like you have some type of happiness, or you're on the brink of it. It's bittersweet, but you got to let it go. Okay, I don't know if it's a birthday, a Leo, or just somebody around you. It's kind of like, oh, well, let's just go do something together. They're trying to lure you in with a sweet treat. Oh, let's just go have a good time. Oh, I want to send you some type of love. I accept you, or da-da-da-da. Let it go. Okay. There also will be somebody that you will find to be abundant when it comes to love. But this person's going to be very balanced. They may even be a Libra. But they're balanced with how they operate and how they trust and how they have faith. They have some type of message of guidance. Or you do. Maybe this is what you do for work. And somebody envies this because they know that you're going to meet somebody who's balanced. You also need to make sure you're being impartial. So, like, if you are a reader, make sure you're not only saying certain things and not saying the other, because you're going to have some type of guilt by that. And maybe you're like, okay, well, I don't know if I want to keep going or whatever the case may be. But just give gratitude for your whole steps, because all of it's lessons. There could be somebody who is a workaholic. I'm not saying that you envy them, or if you're the workaholic, they envy you. But it definitely said you, so you could envy somebody that you feel like is a workaholic. They could have some type of artistic music, some type of like some speakeasy. I don't know what that is. Like a spoken word, I think. Maybe they perform or they do something. They have some type of platform or something like that. And you feel like, okay, well, this person really is connected to a source, or this person has something that you feel that you don't have it, or whatever the case may be. Don't get in your head. Okay? Don't get in your head at all. Be honest with yourself. Face whatever any kind of anger that you have, or any kind of resentment that your inner child has. Any kind of regret that you're holding on to, and move on. Okay? You could change this loss or change this mindset by the way that you communicate to yourself and or how you show yourself love. Because this is not the idea or the energy that you're supposed to be in right now. There's something else that you need to accept and or go for. You just need to surrender towards it. Okay? Alright, so it's actually not that bad. It's giving us your perspective. Let's change. Let's do this. Something about maybe you're going to go somewhere, or maybe you had plans to do something. You're like, nah. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do something instead. I'm going to do something different. Or I'm going to go out by myself. Or I'm going to go have a drink. Or maybe somebody needs to go to the barbershop, their hair salon, or something like that for themselves. You'll have a good conversation if you do. What's going on for Taurus? Alright, so it seems like you will receive what you need. Something will arrive on time. Now, just make sure whenever it does, you are not self-indulging a little too much, because it's going to lead to some type of codependency and or addiction. It's like, oh, great, I finally get out the financial restraint that I've been in. I finally, get some type of peace. I get into this house. I got some type of extra money, and then you go indulge on something that you actually don't need, and then you end up right back in the situation and trying to run for the same type of solution you just got. All right, so be careful when it comes to that. This also could be somebody that's drinking a little too much. Make sure you're not drinking and driving. Something about Labor Day could be important. Maybe this is when you get some type of abundance. This is when you get some type of like, oh, I can celebrate or I can take it easy. You will be able to focus on yourself, but again, just don't be attached to somebody around you who has a fear of intimacy and or just something indulging like you shouldn't be doing. Okay? So when you get this like, oh, I got this idea and it's like, oh, but let me question myself on why, and then create some type of boundary for it. All right, so there could be a friend around you or just someone that you, it's like an extended family member, something like that, and you're not talking to them. They could have some type of stability or they have some type of endurance, or I don't know if they go to the gym or they do something for themselves. They could also have some type of clarity. They could be sad right now. Maybe they're unsure of their future and or when it comes to love or who supports them when it comes to their family. But at the same time, they're about to get some type of openness or time to play or enjoy something for themselves because they feel like they were stabbed in the back or there was some type of shocking attack that happened, or it happened while they were on vacation. Why are we in somebody else's business? Why do you care? Why do you care about what's going on with this person? Taurus. Maybe you gave into something or you supported someone and the person that you supported was empty and or selfish when they made some type of decision that they made, or how they decided to communicate with somebody. Just something about this person. They were trying to discover some type of like, oh, is this person religious, or they're trying to figure out something about somebody else's life and you were supporting this person in doing so, or you're kind of like, okay, well, I can accept that this person is imbalanced, or I don't know. This is like you're in somebody else's business. I ain't gonna hold you. But maybe somehow, some way this person supported you, but they didn't really give you the emotions. Maybe you feel like, okay, well, we were, yeah, like we had a balanced relationship where everything was kind of cool between us, but there was no emotional support. And maybe you want to shift the energy between this person. It's like there was a transactional relationship between y'all. It's like, okay, well, you want to go and discover some type of offer or a new beginning, or something that's stable for you, or you want to pay into something. But at the same time, maybe you're committed to somebody, you're married to someone who's a friend of this person, or they had some type of relationship since they were a kid with this person that you know, and you feel like they have some type of religious beliefs on what's right and what's wrong. And so maybe you could be in your head because it's like, okay, well, this person that you know or you're friends with, or their mother or whoever is telling them no about something. You also could be in your head because there's a water sign woman around. And I don't know if this person is divorced or this person is a third party kind of issue, like somebody's cheating. But you could be, if this is not a third party woman or a third party man, this could be like, okay, well, I'm married to a water sign person. And you feel like there's a lack of support. This is like, example, this is like somebody that wants a reading, but they're scared to get a reading because the person that they're married to wouldn't approve of it. But the reading is personal. The reading is isolated. It's like the reading will probably be anonymous. Or you, I mean, if you want to book a reading, then book a reading. I mean, are we grown? We grown. You can't, I mean, I ain't going to tell you what to do because it's your life. But let me say this. This is for somebody specific. Because you're married to somebody and you're like, I don't know if I should. Do I have a message for you if this is you? Do I have a specific message to give you? Yes. This is about something that you're in your head by. Maybe you need to release some type of worry, or you need some type of calmness. There could be an Aries or a Pisces that's around you. Maybe you have some type of clarity about how this person is manipulative or how they are dishonest and how they were treating somebody else as just an option. And you're not sure if you should communicate, but there's also an air sign woman around. Who am I talking to? Taurus? And And you're trying to meditate if you should take something, an offer to someone that's going to change something quickly. It's like you know that somebody, let's say you know somebody was cheating on somebody, or you know somebody was trying to set someone up, or somebody did something that was kind of fucked up, and it's like, oh, I don't know if I should go tell or not. I don't know if I should say something or not. It's like, oh, I don't know if I should continue to mind my business or keep some type of routine, but you feel like things are crumbling beneath you when it comes to your foundation, and you're trying to create some type of defense or some type of stability for yourself. And you need some type of clarity. You need something that's going to keep you calm and or renew something for you. But maybe you don't really want to reach out, or maybe you don't really want to, I don't know. I mean, everybody has their own choices. Anything else with Taurus? Okay, so you have your own wisdom. You can find your own wisdom even without a tarot reading, you know. You can soul search yourself. You can pray about it, things like that. You can figure out a way to adapt to a situation as well. There also could be somebody around you. This could be an earth sign who's secretly trying to adapt. Maybe they're in and out when it comes to you and how they manage their time. There could be an offer from somebody else, and they're kind of like, okay, well, they feel like either an offer is coming towards you from somebody else that you're turning your back on. This could be from a Scorpio or a Libra trying to give you something or give you some type of apology or emotions. And you're like, no, I need something practical, so I'm turning away from this. Yeah, we could be friends or whatever the case may be. But there's something going on with this Scorpio or this Libra, Capricorn, or Virgo. Maybe you're in some type of routine, or y'all had some type of routine for a while and it's been okay. But there's been some type of sudden change with this Cancer or Gemini or somebody's mother. Or a water sign, feminine. Is this a death? No, it's not a death. Maybe this person is trying to get some type of peace when it comes to a resolution. They're trying to balance out some type of heartbreak and or some type of depression. Who are they dealing with? They're definitely dealing with a water sign. Heavy on a water sign. Maybe this water sign felt bored and detached. If you were in a relationship with this water sign, you could be with this person for a while, or you've known them for a while. It's like, well, we're still waiting on something to pay off, or we have money, or we have something tangible between us, but we're still trying to invest in a house. We're still trying to invest in a car. We're still trying to get something. We have this family, we have kids between us, but we're still trying to invest in something else. They could have been bored, and they went to go flirt or talk to somebody else. And the Scorpio, I'm saying Scorpio, this water sign, the Scorpio or this Cancer could regret it. They could definitely be disappointed in how they were moving. And they feel like, okay, well, I can control myself. I have the willpower and things now. And they feel like you're very supportive, and or you can help balance out some type of burden when it comes to their responsibilities. Or I don't like it. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like it. Outcome if you stay with this person. You're not gonna like it. It's giving manipulation. You're gonna have a whole lot of self-doubt. Outcome if you leave. You're gonna make the right decision. You're gonna start to decide things. And actually, your decisions are gonna be easier than what you think, right? So you're gonna make the decision, and this is gonna lead to a domino effect. You're gonna start trusting yourself. You may, even if you're feminine, you may become more masculine to where you're making decisions, you're thinking things through, you're having to be more logical. But at the same time, you're going to have people that support you and celebrate you, because maybe they feel like you were being lied to, or there was somebody that was just very much smooth talker when it comes to getting some type of balance or how things kind of played out. It may not be all bad. All right, let's move on. Somebody don't want me to tell you that. Is that the issue? I mean, the truth is what the truth is. Somebody could be a gambler, a smoker. They like to go and have fun with their family. It's like, oh, well, let's just go hang out. Let's go drink with them, or let's go do something with them. And maybe at one point in time, you feel like, okay, well, y'all all can blend in and have fun together. And maybe now you feel like things are not really as balanced as it was. But at the same time, you don't want to bring up the fact that this person has been sabotaging something, or this person has been persistent when it comes to a situation. They've been very much repetitive. It's like you don't want to argue, you don't want to fight, you don't want to keep asking questions, you don't want to keep, it's like, it's just, the situation's just not enough. But maybe because you're frustrated, as also with like when it comes to your house, your options or whatever you can do, it's like you're hesitant on if you should stay or not. So you're trying to play your cards the best way you can. You also may be being strategic right now, so you're not showing your full hands. There could be some type of third party or somebody that's flirting, whether it's you or them. And it's like, okay, well, if this is you, it's like, okay, well, I'm a flirt, yeah, but I ain't gonna go butt so far because my heart is still intertwined with this person. But I do want to talk to somebody. I do want to kind of live in the moment, or just like, you know, when I'm out with my girls, be able to flirt or whatever at the bar or whatever for the moment, and kind of just go back home. Okay, either you or them. All right, I almost called you an Aquarius. What's going on for Taurus in the next 7 days? All right, so there may be some type of confusion either about your options, how you feel. Somebody could be asking you questions and you're like, just give me a moment to think. Like, let me just hold on. You could be a little overwhelmed. But I feel like there is going to be some type of harsh conversation or whatever that you will be able to recover from. Some type of argument or whatever. But it's also giving something that's just toxic, okay? Somebody may be fixated on exactly how you think or what you're thinking or what exactly you want to do, or just tell me whatever you want me to do and I'll hit the target. Tell me whatever it is that you need and I'll make sure I'm on it. Or it's like, give me room to breathe. So how you cheating on me or how you kind of betray me and then gonna want me to be fixated on everything that you got going on. If you're fixated on getting a new job or just something that's new or something that's going to help you have a breakthrough, you will get it. Congratulations. You just may be in a waiting period and you kind of feel stuck. It's like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get an email. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to call back or whatever. You will end up celebrating. So congratulations. Okay. Again, there may be some type of sadness and or regret, if not by you, then someone else who's finally seeing the bigger picture. Allow that to happen. Also, when it comes to work, you may be working within a community. And this is giving like, I don't want to say old folks, but the older generation. You may be working with the older generation or people who are older than you. You also may be friends with somebody who's in your community. Like y'all do the same thing. Y'all may have a conversation that's healing. Maybe somebody's been in their head or heartbroken over something, or there's some type of anxiety and they can help you work through it. I like it. And then once you get through this, the next stage is progress. There also could be a friend at your job or a coworker that could be heartbroken. Maybe they're going through a breakup and they feel like things are not going the way that they want to. Maybe they don't feel connected to themselves at this point in time. They don't really want to address themselves or whatever. It's like they still come off as like, oh, well, everything's not horrible. Their emotions are at least a little bit balanced. But at the same time, they're not really taking the opportunity to kind of adapt to whatever y'all do for work. Or, you know, it doesn't feel like a team. It's like, well, what you got going on? They are sad. They got something personal going on. So it's like you may have to handle a project or take on more tasks or responsibilities when it comes to something like that. And you got the strength to do it. Okay? You may have a physical job, but at the same time, you got a passion or a project or a side hobby, and you're kind of like, oh, well, I'm kind of disappointed in how something is going. Don't manipulate yourself out of some type of success. Okay, you have to be strategic. You have to do something a certain way, sure. You may be conflicted on, like, okay, well, why, how, and how am I supposed to da-da-da-da? It's like, smite me, almighty smiter. How am I supposed to go to school and do all this stuff? You can. You will. Relax.